What's going on YouTube? Carson Cruz, and we're back with another episode of the tier list My Team position rankings. Today we're going to go over the power forwards. Yesterday we kind of got a little carried away on the time that the stupid episode went over 20 minutes long, maybe almost 30. I apologize for that. Today we're going to do a little bit faster. I'm not just going to talk faster, we're also going to eliminate some of the cards. I did, you see, however, include Kevin Garnett, because I know a lot of people were wondering, DBG, why didn't you have Kevin Garnett on there? He Evo's up to an Amethyst, and it's awesome. Yeah, so I've got Kevin Garnett here. I got this Serge Ibaka, which I may never get there. I've got like 205 wins and triple threat offline, but I just went ahead and put him on S tier, because I've heard no complaints so far from anyone that hasn't met Pink Diamond or has Evo'd him up to Galaxy Opal, so we're just going to assume that he's an S tier. We are including small forward power forwards and some power forward centers or center power forwards. The 25-27 cards, how many of them there are here? I think there's 25 to 27, somewhere in there. There's going to be 5 per tier, and then 2 of the tiers are going to have an extra one. And what we're going to do is we've eliminated all the dumb bullshit cards that, you know what, like, what tier is this budget card on? I don't know, man. You just have to like spend the 2 or 3K MT to find out, because everyone plays different with every card. So my opinion of these cards might not be yours. Let's talk that shit in the comments, bro. If you got some beef with one of my picks, then tell me about that shit. I want to know. But anyway, with that being said, let's get on the video. We're not going to be ranking these guys only on shooting, because well, obviously some of these guys can't shoot. And there's one card in here in particular that just beats my shit up every time I play them. And he has like a 53 ball. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, subscribe button. Let's get started. First off, we have this Kevin Garnett Amethyst Evo card from Series 2, or Spotlight Series 1. It was the second one we got. This card is still a great option at the 5. I wouldn't run it at the 4 necessarily. That's why I almost didn't include him in this list, but I know everyone wanted to see this card when I thought about it. I think that it might almost be time to move on, but I think if you're running 2 bigs, then you can actually put him up in here. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put him here for now. He may move down as we go. Next up is Sapphire Jonathan Isaac. And dude, he just clamps, and he doesn't have any shooting badges, so the steady shooter doesn't mess him up. He hits all kinds of shit. He is one of the best defenders in the game. I don't give a shit who you are, what you doing. I put him right there. I didn't run him on my God squad. It doesn't even matter. Next up, we have Amethyst Jason Tatum. And guys, you may not think this guy is a great 4, but cheesy ass post fade animations. One of the best dribblers in my team. One of the quickest releases in my team. Has quick draw. Has range extender. If you want to run the 5 out, 4 out, 1 in, your power forward is going to set up from Limitless a lot of times, and no better person to hit them with than Jason Tatum. And that leads us into our next guy, which is the which is Amethyst Paul Pierce. And the silver quick draw kind of can be slow after having gold and shooting with all kinds of gold players all day long. But this card is only 10k MC. He has range extender. He has bronze clamps. And if you want to go get the Ruby Rondo and run them together off your bench or something, that'd be cool. It'd cost you like 20k MT. Rondo gets Hall of Fame clamps. He gets silver clamps and gold range extender. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to put him there on A tier. I might actually probably put him on B tier. And the only reason I'm going to put him on B tier is because I know 2K be nerfing these cards when they give them away for free. I played with that Earl Monroe yesterday, man. He plays about like freaking BJ Armstrong or something now, boy. I don't even know. Next up, we got the Diamond Kevin Durant. Man, this card, yeah, his stats suck. But he actually, man, he's pretty damn good. He's Kevin Durant, just as he always is. He can hit contested threes. He can hit from Limitless. He's long. He gets rebounds. He plays good defense. I mean, like, I would put him on S tier. I would. Except for I fucked him up with Jason Tatum and Brandon Ingram one time. And that's where we're going to go next, is this Brandon Ingram. And dude, this is the tallest guy in the game. The biggest build that can do the super aggressive, hezzy behind the back on demand. He goes crazy on moving mids. He finishes at the rim, just like Yanis, if not a little more graceful and smoother, which, oh, baby, yeah. He can hit from deep. He has quick draw, and he gets a ton of deflections on, well, shots coming in, layups. He can even block three-pointers sometimes. Great ass card. If he had range extender, I mean, I'd put him above Jason Tatum. We're going, since he doesn't have range extender, and I've had a duel with Kevin Durant in this card one time. They both scored like 26 points in the first half. Second half, I scored 18 straight with Ingram, and my Xbox freaking disconnected from the server. So, yeah. Next up, we have Jerome Kersey. Silver clamps, tons of defensive badges, tons of post badges. Can pass, shoot, amazing, hezzy behind the back dribbler. One of the easiest to green releases in the game. I believe he has flexible release and green machine, as well as maybe hot zone hunter. He doesn't have range extender though, and that's where we do the cutoff at. And he's 6'7", not 6'8" or 6'9". So we're gonna put him in A tier. And dude, he was better for me at 93 than he was at 95. I don't know what it is. Once his three ball went above 86, like before the coach boost and stuff, he had an 80, I think, at the 93. He seemed to be better there. Anyway, next up, we have the Ruby Kelly Oubre, one of the best budget cards you can buy. He's got like 5 stats that are super nerfed. The rest of his stats are OP. 87, 86 on steal and block. He is one of the best contact dunk finishers in the land. He can speed boost with a shoe and a diamond, a shoe and a coach, and yeah, you got a floor general. Dude, everybody can speed boost. What the hell are we even talking about? He's 6'7", so he got the super hezzy behind the back. He doesn't get nerfed like Yanis does. But yeah, quick draw, can shoot threes, doesn't have a steady shooter, can hit shots off the move. And yeah, he's one of my favorite cards in the game, and he's usually about 10 to 15k MT most days. Kind of rare. Next up, we have the Amethyst to Diamond Evo Joe Smith, and when he goes to Diamond, oh my god, he doesn't get any defensive badges. He gets all kinds of post scoring and finishing badges at the rim. Dude, I mean, like 6'11", glitchy ass. He has like the magic behind the back, the slowed down version before the 86 ball control. But you could get pretty close to 86 ball control with the coach, with the shoe, and with a Hall of Fame floor general. And maybe you make one shot, and then you, oh man, dude, you should be speed boosting all over the place. His dribble moves didn't get nerfed as bad as Yanis's, so yeah, I mean, you guys gotta check this card out. One thing I noticed from playing last night is I was recording a gameplay with that, the new Phil Chenier, which is, dude, he's S tier at point guard. He is S tier. I dropped off James Harden 2 or 3 games in a row, made the dude rage quit. All 3 had Pink Diamond James Harden at the point guard against Phil Chenier. And Phil Chenier, oh my god, he fucked him up. It was like 2 games of scoring, and then another game he just dropped a double-double with points and assists. But yeah, dude, his release too, oh man, off the dribble, from Limitless, wherever you want it, baby, it's a splash. Anyway, Joe Smith, though, I was playing with him, like, he has a, oh my god, so easy, nice release to green. He's 6'11", he finishes like Yanis at the rim, but with more power. Maybe not more power. Yeah, Yanis be finishing with a lot of power, but like he just, even though his speed says he's like 73 or something, or 59 or 69 with a ball, dude, he doesn't feel that way. Like 2K tricks us with some of these stats. I don't know like where the hidden stats are, but one of these days, you know, for my birthday or something, or for Christmas this year, I like to see some of those hidden stats, because Joe Smith doesn't feel slow at all. And I guarantee you, like, if you actually gave that card a chance at the diamond level, I mean, like, dude, you'd be like, holy shit, man, this card is freaking crazy. And was meeting Yanis in his hops and AD mid-air and just putting clamps on him and stopping him. So, yeah, I really love that card. Next up, oh my gosh, we're running out of room here on the tiers. We got Pink Diamond, Amar'e, Stoudemire, and with that being said, we're going to have to move one person down a tier. And you know what? If we were at center, I would never do this, but we got to move this Kevin Garnett down to the B tier, which doesn't mean he's bad, because, I mean, I love these 2 cards, play with them all the time, so do I like Kevin Garnett. But at this point, he's just not quite as good as Amar'e Stoudemire is at the 4, because Amar'e Stoudemire's got quick draw and he can shoot. And we need our 4s to do that, since 2K forces us into 4 out, 1 in most of the fucking time. Next up, we have the Maurice Lucas Pink Diamond, an amazing, one of the best defenders in the game. Great post score, has a good release, has quick draw. One of the things about this card that, you know, people, I guess, you know, they may be hating on this card is, you know, he's 6'9", and he's a legacy card, but if you go look on 2K20 Central, I think he might have the highest or second highest shot contest in the game. That's a hidden stat. Go check it out. Anyway, next up, we have the, oh my God, these are hard. We made it so hard on ourselves. Amethyst AC Green. And man, yeah, I mean, you just keep having to move down here. Yeah, you just keep having to move down, Kevin Garnett. Oh my God. And I like to slash. I'm a slasher at heart. So this AC Green got to go up here, maybe. I don't know. I got a huge. We might have to do some rearranging here. I don't know what's going on. Melo, I hate Melo's release, but he is the perfect example. Like, he even got decent defense on this card. He's a perfect example of an amazing stretch 4. Limitless range, or range extender, whatever you want to call it. He has tons of shooting Hall of Fame badges. He is got all kinds of dribbling shit going on for him. Like, dude, I just can't hit Thomas' release, so I sold him. But I mean, you don't have to sell him. Bro, we got some huge problems here. Let's stretch it out, because we're struggling right now. Look at all the good cards we still have left. We got AD, Blake Griffin, Yanis, X-Man, Rashard Lewis, ANTAWN JAMISON. Oh my God, Pascal Siakam, Shawn, Marion, Bob McAdoo. There's that 53 ball, baby. And Hedo Turkoglu. The 6 letters, 1 word, Lena. All right, here we go. Hedo Turkoglu. Go on and find yourself a seat on the D-bus, bro. The most underwhelming card we've gotten all year. He's got the Yanis disease, where he doesn't get any good dribble animations, or the good dribble animations anyway. They nerfed him. He didn't get range extender. He's a shooter. I don't know. I mean, like, they didn't really give him playmaking badges. They're like on bronze or silver or something. So, I mean, like, overall, this card's okay. It's like Chandler Parsons, basically, Ruby, that's 2KMT. So when you see the Amethyst going for 25 to 30K here pretty soon, you'll know why. It's just not that great of a card. There are Rubies and Amethysts coming out right now with more Hall of Fame badges and better options. Next up, we have the Pink Diamond Shawn Marion. God dang, this is tough, man. One of the hardest tier lists I've ever done. We got Bob McAdoo. Bro, this Bob McAdoo, I'm going to have to move AC Green down. Because Bob McAdoo, this is a card right here. This card messes me up. I mean, he boards, he hits mid-range like crazy. He post-fading, dunking shit in, man. I just hate this card. Like, when you play one of these dudes that's running this card in Unlimited, they're always running like him and like Artis Gilmore or Sean Kemp or, not Sean Kemp. There ain't nobody running Sean Kemp. Serge Ibaka, you know, they be grinding all them offline things, and they come over here, and they don't mean to off-ball, but they just been doing it so much because they played thousands of hours of offline games. They come over here with this swaggy-ass Bob McAdoo, be just getting all kinds of boards and doing all kinds of crazy post moves and shit. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with that card. He's super OP. I mean, go look at his stats, dude. Like, I mean, you don't have to shoot threes, bro. You can be good in other ways, and this card is good in a lot of other ways. I don't know what Hall of Fame badges he gets on his Evo upgrade, because trust me, I ain't got that far in domination yet. Next up, we got Diamond Anthony Davis, and bro, like, when you do it this way, like, we got to move Jonathan Isaac down, bro. We got to move Paul Pierce down. Man, I mean, like, I mean, Shawn Marion. God, he's such a good defender, but he didn't get clamps. Like, one thing a lot of people say, well, that's what they always say. He didn't get clamps. He didn't get clamps. All right, man, we're in some kind of trouble here. I'm gonna have to move Kelly Oubre down one, just, you know, just because. Rashard Lewis all the way to the top, bro. 8 Hall of Fame shooting badges. He's got some playmaking badges, silver ankle breaker, and I believe space creator. He's long, so he can. I mean, like, he plays defense pretty good. Like, he gets some contests. He's gonna get rebounds because he's tall. He's not going to fight people for rebounds, but he is going to run for rebounds. He can speed boost. He does have limited dribble animations though, so but he does fine because most of the time, motherfucking dribbling, he's catching that ball and splashing from wherever he is, and he hits contested. He's got flexible release on Hall of Fame. He's got Green Machine on Hall of Fame. Man, like, you get going with this card and, well, you can't be stopped. Next up, we got Pink Diamond Blake Griffin. And we're going to move Blake Griffin here, and we're going to move Amar'e Stoudemire down to the B team. Amar'e Stoudemire, not as good as Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin, not the greatest card in the world. Like, I just don't know. I just hadn't been really feeling that Blake Griffin card. I don't know what it is. I mean, in freestyle, I can kill it, and he can speed boost, blah, blah, blah. His post-fade animations, that crappy one, like he got like he do. He has that he do post-fade animation, the crappy one, yep. And I just don't love it. I don't love that. And, yeah, so, I mean, Blake Griffin, adios, amigo. I don't know. God, it just seemed like he was going to be so worth it. And he is pretty good. But, like, he doesn't, like, for someone to be one of the best dunkers, have one of the highest verticals for a big man, on rebounds, he does not get up and get rebounds. Like, I mean, he just doesn't do it. And I saw somebody say, oh, you must not be using him right. I got 30 and 11 with my Blake last game. It's like, oh, yeah, you're running quick S through STS, shooting with freaking Magic Johnson, fade away so you can get the rebound, run in front and get the rebound every time. Oh, okay, yeah. Now, I mean, you could have 10 to 15 rebound games with Blake Griffin. I mean, and I've had double-digit rebounds with him, but, like, I just don't feel like I don't feel like he's going in there and grabbing a lot of boards. On defense, especially. I mean, and on offense, you know, I don't expect him to do anything but maybe every once in a while flying and dunk one in. But that's for another thing. Next up, we got Pink Diamond Xavier McDaniel, and he's got to go here on this. God dang, man. We're stacked up here on the A tier, and I think, oh, man, I don't know. I'm reserving this for only the best up here, and he's starting to get outclassed a little bit. So we're going to leave him there. LeBron James, I mean, it's a good card. I mean, I saw somebody say, why don't anybody run him in Unlimited? And it's, well, he just doesn't have that good of animations. I don't know. His release is pretty good. I love this LeBron card when I had it. But, like, I mean, obviously I didn't love it that much because I kept Brandon Ingram, who's 100K. Over him, who LeBron was like 2-something, but I have a lot of 100K cards that I own up here that aren't LeBron. So next up, we have Diamond Yanis, and I mean, a great rebounder, great post scorer. If you give him a lane, he can get through it. The hop cheese has kind of been toned down a lot. This Joe Smith can stop that for sure. Rashard Lewis. I forgot where I was. My wife called. And Giannis, I mean, like, I don't love this Giannis. Like, I don't love that they like, there are so many other cards that have super OP dribble moves that Giannis is behind the back and crossover, even though he's like 7 foot. I just don't seem as cheesy to me this year. I'd rather dribble around with Brandon Ingram. Like, dude, I'm taking this Brandon Ingram over the Giannis all day, every day. And if the Brandon Ingram had range extender, throw this sucker in the trash can. Like, not really, but, like, I mean, I love Giannis. But, like, if this Giannis could play the center, because, like, you need a quick release if you're going to play the 4. 2K is forcing us into 4 out, 1 in freelances. Like, I can't even get mine to change half the time. No matter if I turn the adaptive coaching engine off, turn it on, change my freaking freelances up, it's always popping up on my little media icon screen reader thing. 4 out, 1 in. And I'm like, bro, I took that shit off there. But, like, Giannis is going out to the 3-point line. So, you either got to dribble up the court with him or figure out a way to get wide the fuck open so he can get his shot off. You can't hop around like you could. If you do that, the teams are just going to off-ball you in a zone and double team that when it comes. Like, I mean, like, you think that that's like, oh, yeah, use off-ball or cheating, but like, dude, like, you know, you're going to try to exploit the game. Don't get mad if someone off-balls you to stop what you're trying to do to them. I mean, like, it's like obvious, like, dude, we can't just man-to-man chase this 7-foot, 4.5, 40-yard dash Yanis up and down the court and just let him hop in there and get sweet dunks. Like, we got to do something to stop it, man. We got to freaking just clothesline his ass every once in a while. Take his knees out. Make him buy some medical cards. Something. Anyway, he doesn't have center eligibility, and this is the power forward list. So with that being said, I'm putting him down here. And you can say what you want. I'd rather run him at the 3. He's going to get the ball a lot more often on the inbounds there. I run Luka there. Luka gets the ball freaking 60 to 70% of the time on the inbounds and dribbles it up. So if this was a small forward list, I might move him up a little. Instead, it's not. It's not the small forward list. It's the power forward list. I want guys that are going, or one, that can dribble in half court, and if they get the ball, and two, here's the big number 2, right here. Y'all listen to this? They have a decent release. Now, I don't know about this Bob McAdoo. I've never used it. That's why he's here on A tier. But from what I do know, when people have used him against me, he's pretty good. He probably doesn't have quick draw. I'd probably hate the card, and I'd probably move him way down here. But for this video's sake, and for all the people that have used him to whoop my ass in My Team Unlimited, there you go. Next up, we have the Diamond ANTAWN JAMISON, and he's a perfect card to run at the 4. Since he got quick draw, he only has 84-something 3-ball, but when you evil him up to Pink Diamond, which was what we're basing this off of, he gets like a 90-something 3-ball. It goes to like 90, high 90s with your coach, and if you put a shoe on him, it'd probably be 99. He gets a couple more Hall of Fame badges and stuff. He's a pretty solid rebounder. Like last year, he felt weak. He felt more like a guard. This year, he feels like a power forward. He can't speed boost. He can't even come close. But he doesn't feel slow running up and down the court. He can get to the rim okay. And his release is money with quick draw. I'm actually thinking about evoing it. You guys know I hate evoing. I fucking hate evoing cards. But I'm thinking about evoing this card. I don't know. Lastly, Diamond Pascal Siakam. The cheapest of all the diamonds that were released in Moments of the Week 6 on Monday. The best. Especially if you're running power forward. Stretches the floor well. He's fast as hell. He's a great defender. Dribble moves. Well, they're not. That's the only thing he's really lacking on there is the dribble moves. But his defense elite enough that we're going to put him up here. And, yeah, I mean, we can move Yanis up there too, man. We got way too many fucking cards. I'm moving Jerome Kersey down. Jerome Kersey's pissing me off here lately, so I'm moving Jerome Kersey down. And I think I'm going to stick with this right here. I just can't see putting Jason Tatum up there. Even though he has range extender, I just can't put him all the way up there that high above my boy Brandon Ingram. Like, Brandon Ingram is the glitchiest dribbler in the game. Like, Xavier McDaniel, I haven't played with the Pink Diamond in forever because, like, well, I only got him to Diamond. My son got him to Pink Diamond. But it's been forever since I played with him. I don't remember how he is, but I do remember that Brandon Ingram will cook your ass because he's got some of the best dribble moves in the game, and matching that up against most power forwards, he's faster than them. He gets speed boost. He got that super hezzy behind the back shit that everybody hates. That, well, it's pretty fun to do when you got Brandon Ingram doing it. And you know, when you trigger those animations like that and do other combinations off of it, it like increases your make percentage too, or green percentage. I don't know, something crazy like that. Because I'll always be hitting these crazy leaners and fadeaways, like, and they'll be like early or late sometimes, or green. But they all go in, it seems like, or at least 70 or 80% of them anyway. But anyway, that's my power forward tier list for the day. Hedo, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad. I wish you had range extender, bro, because I just throw you all the way up here at the top. But since you don't, man, I mean, like, you really, like, all those guys above you can shoot just as good as you can. And, well, one of them has range extender. The other two are lockdown defenders, and you're not. So, yeah, that makes it pretty tough. I like my power forwards either to be some freaking badass shooters and dribblers that can get up the floor and dunk, or some lockdown defenders that can do it on the perimeter and in the paint. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Leave me a comment what you thought about my power forward tier list. Scars and Crows. Peace.